Jamie uses an iPhone.
Okay, go.
Stop zooming in on my beard. Hello! So, Jamie and I have made a few changes. That's not good. Jamie and I have made a few changes to the configuration of our X32, and so we thought we'd like to take it through. So, you see this label right here? The one that says preset is channel 17 onwards.
Oh yeah, we should probably take that off. Is that what you're attempting to do now?
Good enough.
You've missed a bit.
I'll deal with that later. So, we have made a few major changes. First of all the stuff that you will need for a YSTV Live is on, most of it is on channels 1 through 8, and if it isn't on channels 1 through 8, it is on channels 9 through 16.
I mean, that's only the labs and like
aux. That's completely unreadable. We should change that color.
Yeah, that is unreadable. Hang on.
Jamie, I'm in the middle of an explanation.
Well, I'll point the thing.
For God's sake. Right, while Jamie wastes time, let me take you through these. So, we've got Atmos, 4 handhelds. They have a reasonable gain, low cut, gate, compressor, EQ setup, so that they should sound, hopefully, the good. Then we also have VTs, as you would expect. Ooh, shit, we need to reprogram Companion. We'll do that in a bit.
Oh,
remember. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. And then here we have other stuff that you might want, like
now readable
lavs, the auxes, a USB stick, and an edit PC feed if you want it. That's big change number 1. Big.
What, the change being that they're on 1 to 8 and...
Yes. 17 through 20...
Why was this change done, Marks?
This change was done because the X32 has a really useful feature called the auto mixer, which, if you do it properly, means that you can just go home. You can't, and please don't do that, but if you want to do a really, really basic, lazy mix, you can use that. However...
We wanted to be lazy.
However, for some reason, it only works on channels 1 through 8.
Bazinga.
So we moved everything channels 1 through 8. And also it kind of makes sense rather than having to remember to switch to 1732, which, by the way, have a useful reminder in case...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
In case you get to the wrong ones.
Definitely can't read that, but...
Right, that's change number 1. Change number 2, we've redone the routing. So now, you will notice, none of these actually send to the main left-right bus. Instead, each of them goes into a mix bus. The ones that we have set are mics for, well, you know, the microphones. If I can put on sends on fader just so you can see what it's doing. So mics has microphones.
Sends, funnily enough, all the microphones to this bus.
Yes.
Called mics.
Bus 2 has nothing. Buses 3 and 4 is other, which is stuff that isn't microphones, but you would want to have on stream.
Like VTs.
Yes.
Or the USB, in case you're playing music.
Yes. Then bus 5 is another new addition. That is, oops, I'm taking this headphone. This microphone right here.
It says IEMTB, which stands for In-Ear Monitor Talkback.
Because on the table here, you'll find a microphone for talking at presenters. Because we know that having your director here is kind of inconvenient when the button to talk to your presenters is here. Oh, we need to reroute those as well. We'll do that in a bit. And then bus 6 is also not in use, and then buses 7 and 8 are what we called crap. And the difference between other and crap is other is stuff you would reasonably expect to have on a stream, like VTs. Crap is stuff you wouldn't expect to have on a stream, like edit PC music for just when you're vibing in the studio.
If you want to send it, you have to change the mix button.
Yes, which is fine. I will show you how to do it. So you select other in the buses section, you hit sends on fader, and let's say we want edit PCs on stream. You fade that up.
Alternatively, someone in the room understands the X32, so ask them.
Yes, and the third change that we have made is that, hang on, where's all the things we were used to gone? They are now matrices.
You press the button at the bottom instead of the one that says bus 1 to 8.
Yes, so this is where you have your familiar gallery, studio passives, and presenter comms. Part of the reason why we wanted to make this change was so that we have more control of the routing specifically for in-ear monitors. So, for example, if I actually do sends on fader again...
There's 2 of them because they're stereo linked.
For example, we have the mics going into the in-ears, so the presenter's going to hear themselves. If you have a presenter who doesn't want that, you can just take down that.
Doesn't that send to main LR?
We can take it down specifically for the... we're not sending main LR to the Matrix. I don't think we are. If not, we won't be in a bit. Then we also have other, so VTs and such, so presenters can hear VTs, but at a lower volume, so that if there's people in the room with them, they can still hear them. And then you have talkback at full volume for, like, counting in and such. Cool. That's X32 changes. Thank you, Jamie.
Basically, if it doesn't work, ask someone.
But hopefully, over time, you'll become more and more familiar with them. Oh, no, I forgot. One final change.
It should just work, in theory.
One final change. You know how we discussed having a sort of one-to-one patch, basic default, you're not doing YSTV Live? We've got two what are called snippets.
This button, if you don't know what you're doing.
So, we've got two preset configurations for X32. We have this one that we're working off of here, which at the start of a YSTV Live setup, you can load in, and it'll reset everything, and then you can have a fiddle, change whatever you like, and then reset again. We also have this one, which is just a basic one-to-one patch.
It turns the digital desk into an analog one that you could understand.
Pretty much. Hopefully that makes life a little bit easier when working with X32s. Thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe.
Beans.
Why are you zooming in on my face, Jamie?
I can't. Oh, there we are.
What?